Welcome to part 2 of the Ramayana, a 10-part simplified series designed to bring the epic tale of the Ramayana to life for future generations. In the ancient land of Ayodhya, King Dashratha's 4 sons, Rama, Lakshmana, Bharata, and Shatrugna, flourished under the sage guidance of Vasistha. The princes were paragons of strength and virtue, esteemed by the people and beloved by the elders. Among them, Rama and Lakshmana developed a profound bond, while Bharata and Shatrugna were inseparable companions. Their devotion to duty and humility earned the pride of their father, King Dashratha, who began envisioning their futures. Yet, destiny had extraordinary plans set in motion by the celestial sages themselves. This era was destined to witness Rama's journey from prince to divine hero. As Dashratha sought wives for his sons, the great sage Vishwamitra entered the royal court with an urgent plea. 2 Rakshasas, Maricha and Subahu, were defiling his sacred yagna. Unable to curse them due to his divine vows, Vishwamitra requested the protection of Rama. Dashratha, protective of his young son, hesitated, even offering his armies instead of Rama. However, the revered sage Vasistha assured the king that Rama's destiny lay in protecting Dharma. Trusting in this counsel, Dashratha entrusted both Rama and Lakshmana to Vishwamitra, unaware this decision was a harbinger of Rama's divine responsibility. Journeying with Vishwamitra, the young princes braved rivers and rugged terrain, eager learners under his tutelage. Their path led them into the dark forests terrorized by the demoness Dharaka. Heeding Vishwamitra's instruction, Rama valiantly slew the ferocious Rakshasi, marking the beginning of his legendary battles. In gratitude, Vishwamitra bestowed upon Rama celestial weapons, which symbolized his readiness for greater trials. Arriving at the yagna site, Rama and Lakshmana diligently safeguarded the sacred ritual. Days of vigilance culminated in an attack by Maricha and Subahu. With divine precision, Rama's arrows vanquished the demons, one cast into the ocean and the other consumed by fire. The sages rejoiced as the yagna was triumphantly completed, their faith in Rama's heroism confirmed. Traveling onwards to the kingdom of Mithila, the entourage encountered Ahalya's ashram. Cursed into stone for her transgressions, the once radiant Ahalya awaited liberation. Vishwamitra recounted her tale and instructed Rama to release her from the curse. As Rama's sacred touch restored Ahalya, Gautama returned and was reunited with his wife, signifying the purifying power of Rama's presence. The group neared Mithila, where King Janaka presided. They learned of Sita, the enchanted princess of unparalleled grace and strength, and her entwined destiny with a colossal bow of Lord Shiva. Little did Rama know that his trial to prove himself worthy of Sita was imminent and would forever change the course of Ayodhya's destiny.